I will share 3 incidents of my journey which started with a no. And as Robert Frost remarks, yes, that has made all the difference. First, in 2015, during Nepal earthquake, we wanted to do something for the victims of Nepal. And being kids and having no registered organization, we were suggested to continue with our studies. Disappointed and disheartened, we saw a young couple in the T-junction outlet and a thought struck us. That is, it is the pocket money that we receive from our families that you and I spend with our friends on crushes, on X number of crushes maybe, girlfriends or boyfriends to say. So why don't we rather ask our friends to contribute a part of our pocket money for victims of Nepal? And thus the idea of the pocket money campaign was evolved.
A massive earthquake triggers an avalanche, destroying history in seconds and triggering a desperate search for survivors.
Devastating scenes that we are finding out of Nepal, where a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck near the capital city of Kathmandu.
So what has been your contribution for Nepal? Have your double cheese pan pizza next week. Today, make better use of your pocket money.
We'll take the cash collected and buy tents, blankets, medicines, sanitary pads,
And send them to Yuvalia, Nepal.
who are doing awesome relief work in Nepal.
Call this number to donate.
Or find one of our boxes near you.
Join us in the Pocket Money campaign.
And maybe tell your friends about it.
Looking forward to your contribution.
So within 10 days, the entire campaign was a zero-cost campaign. Yes, within 10 days, we collected 1,50,000 rupees from 100 boxes, which were placed across the cities, where coins were flooded from these boxes with letters. Rather, you would see one of the letters right on your screen, stating, "Dear Sir, Madam, I fought with my mommy to buy toffee for 2 rupees, and here it is for better Nepal." Now, by September 2015, the year when the world leaders adopted the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the Pocket Money campaign from a small city in West Bengal named Siliguri was recognized as one of the top best campaigns from across the globe, and was also presented at the United Nations General Assembly in New York headquarters. I learned when we have purity in heart, people join us for the causes. Then second, in 2018, during a virtual high-level meeting with the international ambassadors, I had been complimented for being present before the time for a scheduled meeting that year. And I was surprised. Why would someone compliment for being on time? Then later, someone said to me that the young people from India in the past have given common excuses for not being on time, being famous beings, caught in the traffic, or connectivity issues. Well, I was deeply hurt. That day, we realized that despite our nation is being accepted internationally in the past decade, it's important for proactive participation of youth of the Indian community internationally, and that is exactly when Youth of India had evolved. Today, it is a great privilege to share that Youth of India has received 2 special accreditations by United Nations. So whenever an event is hosted internationally, it's not Sailesh and team or Prerna and team, rather it's Youth of India, the collective innovations of young people from across the country and around the globe.
Well, the resolution did say it has to be also innovative. Thank you very much to the representative of the Youth of India Foundation.
And this is exactly what makes me feel with immense pride when it is mentioned Youth of India again and again at the forums, one of these like the United Nations. In this process, I have had the opportunity to also represent Indian voices at various forums, including G20 Youth Summit in 2017, World Bank Youth Summit, high-level meetings in Sri Lanka, Qatar, in United Nations General Assembly, and many more. And this gave me a realization that while we have clarity of mind, ordinary things can happen extraordinarily. Now third, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave this clarion call to eliminate the usage of single-use plastic by 2022, it came upon us to induce the behavioral change among young people. And we initiated this campaign named Unplastic India. The campaign urged young people to eliminate using any one single-use plastic item from their daily life. I have pledged to not use single-use plastic straw and convinced one food outlet in becoming unplastic. What would you pledge to eliminate along with other 150,000 young people from across the country? Drawing the inspiration from the cultures that we come from, which states, Mata Bhumi Putraham Prithviha, defining the relationship between humans and the environment to that of a mother and a child. Deputy Secretary General of United Nations, Amina Mohammed, focusing on nature-based solutions, and the Prime Minister's call for becoming vocal for local. Along with UNESCO, Youth of India started to innovate things out of waste and represent things back to the world, which has already been in existence in India for centuries now. Now, if you could go back to the image, please. Now, this is the bamboo bottles, the plates out of leaves, and the various products which are being made out of waste along with UNESCO and the Youth of India. And these are very common to say as a matter of fact. And these are the waste that we collect from various places. The flower that you see helps to create the eco-friendly glue. And on the awards that you see on the right-hand side, those are created from the waste of the cork. And the one on the top, the ban or the waste from various other agricultural products are being used to create various other products as well. So in 2019, when we had the opportunity to present Pulhar, which is present in every gullies and nukkars of Bharat, to His Excellency Secretary General of United Nations Antonio Guterres, it was echoed by various media houses as the glass of the century. On gifting the glass to Secretary General, I said, this glass is made out of mud and clay. You can drink tea or coffee in this, wash it, reuse it, and once you are bored using it, throw it back to the soil and it will decompose. He was so impressed that the glass was kept on the table where more than 150 ministers of environment from across the world were present. And this is the image that we have for that. And this helped me understand that when we have sincerity in our actions, everything falls in the place, like the great conjunction or the Sisgi. So start small, be persistent, make mistakes, and find innovation in here, as we find love in the air. Be the jugadus that the Indians are known for, because more than ever, world looks on India for collective leadership. The COP26 mentioned earlier by Mr. Nick, which is being hosted by UK, is presided by Sri Alok Sharma, who hails from Agra in India. So roll your sleeves up, because all that will matter in the end is how we judge ourselves in our own eyes. Would you now take the pledge along with us in becoming unplastic and carry forward the leadership undertaken by various ambassadors of the world in calling for Global Unplastic Day on September 17.
Today, we call for our Global Unplastic Day.
And this is a small snippet from the United Nations Oceans Conference meeting in the headquarters of UN in the year 2020. Yes, we started our journey with a no, and we took N and O as new opportunity, and that has made all the difference. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.